Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go to the information. There is a figure given over here. In the figure about 2b equals to 3c and the area of the shaded triangle is 2/5 the area of the rectangle. What is the slope of line L? Okay, so from the given information, from the given figure, first let's write the slope of line. Slope of line L is equal to. So how do you have to find the slope of the line L over here? We can use the formula rise over run. So what is the rise over here? Right, rise is given by this vertical distance. So this is given by C units. So the rise is C units. And what is the run? Run is given by this horizontal length over here. So what is the length of this horizontal segment I marked over here? We know that the length of this horizontal segment is just B and the length of this segment is A. Then the length of this horizontal segment is B negative A. That is, we have to subtract the length of this segment from the complete segment B. So here the rise is C units and the run is B negative A units. So here rise has to be taken as positive because it's a rising line. Because when you look at the line from left side to right side, it's going up. It's a rising line. So rise has to be taken as a positive. So the rise is, let me write the formula first, rise over run. Then for rise we have C and run we have B negative A. Okay, now we have to get some stuff which is equivalent to C, B, B and A, and then we have to simplify this one as a numerical value. Okay, now let's see how to do this. For that we have to use other information we have in the question. There is an information in the question. There is the area of the shaded triangle is 2/5 the area of the rectangle. So how do you have to find the area of this shaded triangle? So it's very simple. We can use the regular formula, that is 1/2 times base times height. So what is the base of this shaded triangle? It's B negative A. And what is the height of the triangle? So that is C. So which is equal to 2/5 the area of the rectangle. 2/5. So how do you have to find the area of the rectangle? We can use a regular formula, that is length times width. So here the length of the rectangle is given by B and the width of the rectangle is given by C. Let me write it over here. So when I look at the stuff on the left side and right side over here, so I find C multiplied on both sides of the equation. To get this C, I multiply both sides of the equation by 1 over C. So when I do so, this C will cancel. Here the C will cancel. So when I multiply this 1 times B minus A and times 1, I'm getting B negative A. In denominator, we have 2 over here. On the right side, I'm getting 2 times B is 2B. 2B times 1 is 2B over 5. Okay, now we can do cross multiplication. That is, we have to multiply this numerator B negative A by this 5 and this 2B by this denominator 2. So when I multiply this B negative A by 5, I'm getting 5B negative 5A equals to, when I multiply this numerator 2B by this denominator 2, I'm getting 4B. Okay, now let me subtract 4B from both sides. When I do so, I'm getting positive B, negative B will cancel out. Here, when I combine 5B negative 4B, I'm getting B negative 5A equals to 0. So further, I'm adding 5A to both sides. When I do so, I'm getting negative 5A, positive 5A will cancel. I'm getting B equals to positive 5A. So I have solved for B in terms of A. And also, there is an information in the question. So that is 2B equals to 3C. So 2B equals to 3C. Let's solve for C in this equation in terms of B. So if I solve for C in terms of B, I have to divide both sides by 3. So then this 3 will cancel. Then I'm getting 2B over 3 equals to C. I have solved for C in terms of B. And also, I just forgot to do one more thing over here in this equation. I can solve for A in terms of B. For that, I have to get rid of this 5. For that, I have to divide both sides of this equation by 5. So this 5 will cancel. I'm getting B over 5 equals to A. So I have solved for A in terms of B. I have solved for C in terms of B. Now I have to plug in everything over here into this equation. So let me continue over here. So for C, we can plug in 2B over 3. Let me do it. 2B over 3. And we can keep this B as it is, negative. For A, we have solved it. So A equals to B over 5. That we can plug in. So that we'll have the complete stuff for the slope in terms of only B. So that I will be able to simplify and we'll be able to get rid of the B because we find B in numerator and denominator as well. Okay, now what we need to do is we have to simplify this stuff. So 2B over 3. Okay, let me write it over here. Now, so to simplify the subtraction of this B and B over 5, what I have to do is I have to multiply this B by this denominator. Once I'm done with this multiplication, I can take this 5 as a common denominator. So when I multiply this B by 5, I'm getting 5B negative B over 5. Now 2b, let me write it over here, sorry, 2b over 3 equals to, when I simplify this one, I'm getting 4b over 5. Okay, now what I can do is I can write this fraction as it is, that is 2b over 3, and I can change this division as multiplication, and I have to get reciprocal for this 4b over 5. Then I'm getting 5 over 4b. So this b and b will cancel. 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 4 twice. So I'm getting 1 times 5 is 5, and here 3 times 2 is 6. So the slope of line L is 5 over 6.